Okay, third time is a charm, you guys. This is the third time I've tried to do this today, and we are going to do it. I've got my little helper here. Say hi, Aria. Say hi.
Hi.
What are we doing today, Aria?
Playing.
Oh, yes, we are playing. What are we going to do with these clothes? Where are we going to sell them?
At Amazon.
On Amazon! Yay! Okay, so I'm going to show you guys. So basically all of these are baby clothes that we found. Let's see if the lighting is getting weird and you can't see me, just let me know. Okay. Now it's a little dark in here. I think technically we're not supposed to be behind the light. That's okay. Alright, so I'm going to bring up my Amazon seller app. I'm going to scan a couple things, show you, and so you can kind of see my thought process here. Alright. I'm not liking this light, Aria. Let's slide over. Alright. Here we go. Much better.
Here you go, much better.
Okay. Aria's my little mini-me. Okay. Let's go to our Amazon account. Make sure we're in the right account.
Yes. Make sure you want me on the right account.
Make sure we're on the right account. I only say that because I have clients. So technically you're not allowed to have more than one Amazon account. That is definitely against their rules. But I have lots of clients, so I have lots of accounts tied to mine, which is what I mean by that. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to open up our scanner, and I'm going to show you guys. Okay. Oh, you can leave those on the hangers, honey. Okay, so here's the first one. Now, I bought all these on Sunday. Today's now Tuesday, so it's been 2 days later. Hopefully there shouldn't be a whole lot of different things when I scan them. Hi, Melissa. Hi. Okay, so these are all baby clothes, and so my strategy with this was I'm at the store, I'm at the sale rack, okay? And so the thing with baby clothes are they're great because they're small. They are very lightweight. If you have clothing or purses, I think you still need to get category approval for those. I am selling Carters, and that does not require brand approval, which is a little bit different, which Jennifer found out about last night, and I'll talk more about that. So some brands are requiring you get approval now, so you can't list particular brands. It's mostly the big brands, the big name brands, without getting their approval. So it'll say restricted, so if you scan it, it says restricted. It could either be a category approval or you need a brand approval. Brand approvals are a little bit more difficult to get than the category approval, so if you guys are having difficulties with that, just let me know. Okay, Aria is going to attempt to help me here. Hang on just a second, you guys. All right, let's not hurt ourselves, my dear. Okay, so the first item. Okay, so basically what I did is we went to the sale rack, and these are very low priced items, and so my goal is to make $10 on every one of my arbitrage items. So I did is I looked at the sale rack, but I only looked at stuff that was more than 50% off. So if the item said it was $16 and it was marked down to $7.99, not a winner. But if it's from, $24 and it's marked down to $5, that could be a winner. So basically I only pulled things that were like $5, $6, or less dollars. Sales rack, and then you sell for full retail. Yeah, for the most part. So let's see what, okay, so here's a cute tiny little newborn onesie that I got for $2.99. All right, let's see, so I can show you what we scanned here. So basically the MSRP on there is $16 and the sale price is $2.99. So right there's more than $10 difference. That could account for my fees. So let's see what it's selling for. So here's what I got going on here. It looks like 6 new and used from $7.99. Okay, hopefully that didn't change from Sunday. Buy box price is $15 though, so that's pretty good because I only spent $2.99 on it. So let's go in a little bit more and see what we're really working with here.
$2.99.
It's working here. Are you going to show them one of the other things we got? What is that?
It's for
This is a
$2.99.
cute little bathing suit.
Cute little bathing suit.
We'll scan that one next. Okay, so of course my seller app is...
This is for $2.99. It's
Okay.
for $2.99.
It's for $2.99. Let's see, what is the number on that one? That one is $5.99.
$5.99.
$5.99. Okay. Give me just a second here, ladies. I am sorry. The app is not working very well. Let me try this again.
Boy. This is for
Cool. Okay. So
This is for
here's what I'm working with. So the MSRP is $16, and it was on sale for $2.99. So here we go. If you look at what I got here, the low price is $15. Amazon's not selling it. Okay, where are they here? Amazon's not selling it. And then we also have, there are 4 FBA offers from $15. Okay, I don't think there were 4 when I bought this on Sunday. So, you know, this is hit or miss. 4 is kind of a lot, especially for FBA sellers. If it was like $6,
$3.99. This is for
yeah.
$3.99.
If it was for
This is for
any, you know, I don't know, 4 FBA sellers is a little bit competitive, but the margins are right. So Melissa says, do you go shopping with a budget in mind? Okay, Aria, can you sit down, please? Here. Why don't you let mommy talk? Okay, you can show everyone what you're doing there, but you just gotta let me talk for a few minutes, okay? You're so good at imitating me. Melissa says, do you go shopping with a budget in mind? I am way more concerned about profit margin than budget. I will tell you that I spent $60 at Carter's, and I got, let's see and we got all of this. So,
$3.99.
let's see, 1, 2, 3, we got about 10 things here, and I paid $60. So, and actually that $60 didn't count some of the stuff that I got from my kids. I did a couple things actually. So that's probably like 30 or 40 total, but no, I don't really have a budget for that, because if I find something that's profitable, I don't really care how much, I don't care how much it costs, but I'm not saying, you know, I'm shipping to Amazon once a week, and so it always makes sense for me just to add a couple more things to my boxes if I can. She is doing so good at imitating me right now. She is precious. Thank you. You know what? No, because I don't have a budget. Just because I have a fund already saved up from doing this, so that I have a bank account already. But like I said, I know my profit margins and I know my conversion rate. So I have particular brands that I buy on a regular basis that I know that I can at least get 100% ROI on, or, you know, maybe a little more, maybe a little less. So like if I spend $100, I know I can make about $100. So I just kind of keep that in mind. If it's something that makes sense, I will just buy it. So can you show us the RA screen again and explain how that product works? Yes. So like I said, this one is okay. The price is right. The low price is $15 there. My only issue right now is that there's 4 FBA offers and 6 new offers. So that means 4 other people have shipped it off to Amazon. Amazon's fulfilling it for 4 different sellers. So that's a little more competitive than I like. Oh, but I see why I did this. Okay, so here's why I bought it. Here, why don't you listen and watch? Okay, so here's why I did it. So there are 6 people selling it, and 4 are using Amazon fulfillment. Okay. So if you guys can see that, I know there's a little bit of a glare. So basically this top one up here is $15 prime. Okay, that's the lowest price that it's being sold for. And then we have the next 2 people right here are selling it for $15 or $7.99 plus $7.49 shipping. They're not utilizing prime. And then the next prime seller down here is at $16. 1670. So that means I have one prime seller at 15, one at 1670, and then the next one is 26.99. That's why I bought it, because I went in and looked at the pricing of, so there are 4 other FBA sellers, but one is selling for 15, the next is selling for almost 17. So, you know, I only spend $2.99 plus some tax. So so that makes sense to me. There's my $10 profit margin. So here, let me just, so what I'm going to do is go in here and just show you the, I'm going to put the cost breakdown in here.
$2.99.
My cost of purchase.
This is $2.99.
Yes, thank you, Aria.
$2.99.
Okay, go ahead and sit. Okay, so let me go over here. So this is telling me that if I do seller fulfilled, my profit is going to be $9.76. If I price it at $15, okay, and I charge $4.99 for shipping. Now, if I go over and do the Amazon Fulfill tab, it's telling me that my profit's only going to be $6.95 at $15, but I could also wait for that one at $15 to sell, or I can price it right at the other one, like $16.69, and then that's going to give me another $2. So that's almost like $10 for that one. Does that make sense? Is that a better? So basically, I know that's what my reasoning was with the competition. Why it was okay that there are 4 other FBA sellers, because only one was pricing it at 15, the others were much higher, and I only spent $3. So if it takes a couple weeks for it to sell, I don't really care. All right, Aria, what should we do next? You want to grab me the bathing suit?
Yes.
Or one of those green skirts?
One of the green skirts.
Okay, we'll do one of the green skirts. Well, you have to account for adding shipping fees. Yeah, so basically everything. So I would account, like, if you tack on another 25 cents or so for shipping over to Amazon, I would estimate that. Basically, if you're going to be using Prime shipping, you're going to set everything over to Amazon. You want to get as much stuff as possible that makes sense, and then send it over there so that you're not paying a ton for shipping. So, like the big stack that I just showed you, I mean, if that was all going to one warehouse, it would probably only cost me like $3 to ship to Amazon. Hopefully $3 or $4 maybe. So divided by 10, you know, you're looking at like less than 50 cents per item. I try to keep it down to 25 cents, roughly 25 cents per item to ship over to Amazon, which really isn't, you know, that bad. Okay, so here's another one. I'll just do a couple more of these, so you guys can kind of see my rationale here. Okay, so here's another one. The MSRP is $24, and this is marked down to $2.99. So that's one reason why I grabbed this one, because of such a big price difference.
Now
Does that cut into your profit for seller shipping? Well, you have to account for adding shipping fees. So, okay, so the $4.99 was what my default merchant fulfilled shipping setting is. I really actually need to change that to free, because people buy more, but I don't really use seller fulfilled, so I have it up there almost to kind of deter people from buying, just because I want to ship it over to Amazon so I don't have to ship out stuff every day, if that makes sense. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and scan this. There we go. All right, cool. So again, the MSRP on this is $24, and I bought it for $2.99. Here's what we're popping up here. Buy box price is $21.89, and there are 2 new and used from $21.89. Cool, so I'm going to go ahead and click. There's not a ton of reviews on here, so I know that it's not super popular, but again, the profit margin was just right. So basically this is telling me there's 2 FBA offers from $21.89. I'm going to go ahead and click. Yes. Cool. So 2 people, $21.89. Great. So again, there are 2 people, but the profit margin is just insane there. So let me go back and show you. Okay. Do my fee calculator here. I'm going to go over to Amazon Fulfilled. Let me put in. Okay, so let's do $2.99 cost of purchase, and then Melissa, I think that's what you were talking about, the shipping to Amazon. So let's do 25 cents.
That's what you would love for.
Cool. So I do want to say, okay, so my profit margin is about $12. I do want to say that the fees with FBA up here, that is high. There's no way that this tiny little item is going to cost that much. So a lot of those fees are the 15%, but it's not going to cost Amazon more than like $3 to ship this out. So again, even if all these numbers are correct, which I think it's a bit of an overestimation, I'm still making $12. And so I actually got 2 of these because they had 2 on the same rack. 2. Okay, let's do one more. Okay. So, here's one. Here is a nice little white sweater. Again, this is nice because, I mean, it's just a little white sweater. Like, even if it's not very popular, it's going to get bought, okay? So here is, we got $6.99 price tag. The MSRP is $28. Let's scan. It is, yeah. Aria, she loves hanging out in my office. Because there's so much stuff. Are you going to show them?
This is a little guy. So the airplanes fly into Arizona. So we have to take it. Then we have to take the ticket, and we have to give it to lady, and we just have to give it to the lady. Then we're going on the airplane.
Oh, very good.
Fly.
Thank you.
So,
in case no one knew how an airplane gets boarded, yes, my lovely Aria has been on a couple airplanes so far.
I've been on a couple airplanes.
Yes, you have.
I've been on a couple
Okay. This is why I couldn't do this an hour ago. You guys, I really appreciate your patience with me, but I want to show you. Okay. So here we go. Carter's Girls Knit Layering White 5T. My box price is $28. Only one person selling.
So the girl that goes to here to the airplane. This girl that goes to here to the airplane.
Very good, Aria. You know what? We're almost done. I'm just going to finish explaining a couple more things, okay? All right. So here we go. Low price, $28. Fees, $4.20. There's Amazon is not selling it. I forgot to say that. Amazon is not selling any of these, obviously. There's only one FBA offer at $28. Let's check that out.
$28.
$28.
Here.
All right, so there's one person selling this at $28. Cool. So let me go back. And let's do our fee calculator.
And let's do this airplane.
My cost.
So it's $5
over to Amazon here. Amazon Fulfilled. My cost is $5.99.
Check it.
And let's do our shipping to Amazon.
So one ticket is going to be to the airplane.
Cool. So this one is going to give me $14.17. And again, these FBA fees up here, $7.59.
It's $7.59.
There's no way that it's going to be $7.59 because, okay, so 15%.
$59 up here. $59 up here.
She just wants to repeat everything I say. It's very cute, and I hope not too distracting.
It's $59.
Laura, this is more entertaining than work, yeah.
59 is where should we go on the airplane?
Where should we go on the airplane? Okay, Sorry, you guys. I really was intending this to be a little more organized, but again, I wanted to just show you guys. So, okay, where was I here? Oh, yes. Okay, so if I'm actually selling this for $28, 15% of that is 280, 140, so like 360, 320, or 340. Okay, so let's just say like 350. So it's basically telling me this is going to cost me $4 to ship out to someone. There's no way for Amazon. So like you got $4 shipping built in here to your $14 profit margin. So I mean, I could even get probably 15 or 16 at the end of the day for this. So again, I got 2 of these because that's all they had, and I actually got them in a couple other sizes because they all scan. It's not, there's not a ton of reviews, or it's not even showing up any reviews actually. But it's a white sweater, so if somebody sees, I mean, it's not like a crazy pattern that may or may not sell. Again, so bought these for $6. They're going for $28. So I'm gonna make about $15 or $16 profit on these. So those are some examples. I hope you can hear me. I feel like Aria's talking louder than I am. So thank you all for being patient with me. So those are a couple different examples. Those are 3 examples of kids and babies' clothes. So like I said, my strategy was I went to the sale rack. I looked for anything that was even more than a 50% off, ideally 70, 75, 80. Of course, anything higher than that percentage off is going to be good profit margins. And those are great profit margins for what I spent. So if I spent $6, I don't want to make like 14 or 15 on that. I mean, we're talking more than doubling my money on this. So that's what I mean by like my ROI, my return on investment. If I can make my money back, so if I spend 100 and I can make 100, I'm happy. If I spend 100 and I get 200, I'm even more happy. So that's why. Okay, honey. I feel like you guys can't hear me because she's just gabbing over here, adorably. But I'm starting to lose my train of thought. So yeah, so that's why I say I don't have a budget. I'm way more focused on what my profit margins are. So with those others, if I spend 3 and I'm making 8, again, I'm still more than doubling my money. So if I can buy 10 of those, I'm going to. I wouldn't buy 10 on the first round. I'd probably buy 2 or 3. I like to buy 2 or 3 or even 4 if it's good profit margin to test an item. But I mean, I have stores that I go to that I buy the same thing over and over and over because I know it's going to sell. Those I'll buy 10 or 15 of because they've already proven that they sell and that I know I can make a certain amount of money. So Melissa says, do you scan and do this before buying at the store? Yeah. Oh yeah. I used to be really paranoid about walking around with my scanner, like way back in the day when I first started doing this. I would try to hide it and like I was doing something wrong. But you're not. I hope you guys wanted to hear what Aria had to say today. So yeah. Don't buy anything until you scan it. I mean, just sit there at the store scanning. Like I said, that's why I just go to the sale rack and I scan as much stuff as I possibly can. As long as you can get internet connection or Wi-Fi, and it's working. I've been in stores where it doesn't work, and that's a bummer. But yeah, scan this stuff before you buy it, for sure. And then if something changes before you ship it off, or if it's not selling, you can always return it, especially if you're not selling it. Hey, honey, can you keep your voice down just a little bit? Okay. Thank you. So, if you're fulfilling it from your house, you can always return it. If it doesn't sell in 30 days, just go return it. If you're sending it over to Amazon, I mean, same thing. You can return it, but you want to find things that you know are going to sell. So you're shipping to Amazon, which I recommend you do. Get at least 10 products to send over to Amazon. Ideally more. The more the better, because the more items you ship, the less it's going to cost for you to ship over to. But if you're only spending $3 on a product and you're going to make 8 or 9 in profit, who cares? I mean, it's not 10, but you've only spent $3. Your cost is very minimal. It's very minimal risk. Whereas, if you're buying an item that's $20 and you're going to make 10 or 15, that's a little more risky. So I recommend starting out with lower priced items because you can still make money. And then, you know, there's some things that I buy. I'll buy something for $40 because it'll sell for $100. You know, it's a little more risky, but again, your profit margins are a lot more. So I'll spend 40, it'll sell for 100, and I'll probably, you know, put in my pocket 40. So that's where I can double my money. We all have children, that's okay. Yes, thank you, Melissa. Thank you for being so understanding. So I hope this was helpful. If you guys have any other questions, as people come on and watch this later, feel free to ask. I'm happy to answer. Again, you know, you guys are my VIPs. You guys are all my paying clients, so I don't have a problem sharing this information with you. And this is not something that I would be doing in my regular group because I'm literally giving you the products and where I go shopping and all of my strategies. So please take what I said and apply that when you go shopping next. If you need to get approval for a category, check out the Grow Your Brand on Amazon. I think it's week 2. I'm getting approved in a restricted category. I went through a couple examples. If one of the examples you need to get approved for is not in there, let me know, and I'll do whatever I can to help you. The requirements have changed over the last year or so. Now they may ask you to give them an invoice, which I've used receipts and gotten through, not actually an invoice. So an item that came up last night was branding restrictions. So by that means, I mean certain companies now, especially the bigger ones, are gating their brand, which means that they're basically restricting their brand. So you can't sell. So there's a Kate Spade outlet kind of on my house, and I went and started scanning things, and everything said restricted, and I didn't know why. And this was a while ago, but basically what it was Kate Spade restricted their whole category. Oh, honey, don't touch that. Don't touch that. Here, come on over here. We're almost done. I want you to say bye. So Kate Spade, everything I was scanning for, I'm like, I'm approved in purses, I'm approved in, you know, accessories. It was the brand. So Kate Spade as a brand does not allow sellers to resell their stuff on Amazon unless they approve it. So this is something new that Amazon's been doing just in the last year because people, especially the bigger brands, they want to protect. That's why brand registry exists. That's why I make such a big deal about getting brand registered when you're starting your own store, when you're selling your own products, private labeling. So depending on what brand you're trying to sell, it may or may not be worth it. So if you have a specific question, you can always reach out to me. But I hope this was helpful. I'm going to let you guys go since it's been about 30 minutes and Aria's breaking stuff now. So please feel free to put any questions in the comments, and I hope this has been beneficial for you guys. And I'm going to do my best to put together the video for FBA. So I'll use these because I'm going to be shipping these over to Amazon. So what I do is I scan them. I say, you know, I upload the inventory to my Amazon account, and then I'll go in and show you the behind the scenes on actually creating a shipment, converting the inventory over to fulfillment by Amazon instead of fulfilled by merchant, and then actually putting everything together in order to send it over to the Amazon warehouses. It is totally not hard. It's just a process. So if I show you this step by step, it'll be just really easy and really clear for you guys. So I'll post in the group once I have that up in the member site. And yeah, have an awesome rest of your day. And like I said, I'll just keep updating you guys. I'm just constantly adding new stuff. New stuff keeps coming up for retail arbitrage and branding and selling on Amazon and all this good stuff. So Aria wants to go swimming because there's a bathing suit here. Awesome. You guys have a great rest of your day. And let me know if you have any questions. Bye.
Mom, I want to fly with bathing suit on.
Oh.